I really need to build an iron farm, and we've needed it for a long time, and I keep running into things where we would just benefit from it so greatly. Whether it's something from the requests, from the digging challenge videos, where people are like, oh, do this or do that, you know, name a dog, whatever, and my anvil broke. So that's 31 iron that I don't have. It's not so simple to just name a mob this or that and have it be part of the videos. That's one way in which we've desperately needed it. Another way is just in terms of like equipment. It would be very, very nice to have stuff. And so as you can see, I kind of got together some materials for this. So I'm somewhat prepared. I'm gonna be following a tutorial because I don't know how to do this the right way, and working with villagers, it's like, it never is simple, and I don't understand the mechanics. I don't want to understand the mechanics, but luckily there are people who do want to understand the mechanics, and they make videos for people like me who don't want to. So I'll be following a tutorial by Voltrox, and I'll put a link in the description to that. But basically it was like the simplest thing I could find. The first thing I actually have to do, I'm gonna put all this stuff in a chest near this area, because I think I want to put it around here. All these trees here, by the way, are temporary, so the jungle stuff, even that bamboo over there, spruce, dark oak, cherry, all this nonsense is gonna go away. It's just so we can get the wood really quickly. The first thing I have to do is actually go back to that soul sand valley and get another dried ghast, because the way I want to transport the villagers is by ghast, and that's going to be a little bit new for me, a little bit different, but I think it will be the simplest way, because we have a village pretty close by, but it's not that close, so I think that'll just be the simplest and easiest thing to do. Okay, I forgot what a journey it is to get here. I ran out of arrows, but I did do a return to sender, so I think that's like our 4th or 5th copy of that Tears disc. And the reason I'm here, instead of just traipsing along through the lava sea, is because I want to make it so that there is a way to get to that soul sand valley from here, so that we don't have to use the strider. Maybe at some point we'll get some better strider infrastructure, but I think for now this is probably, oh, look at that stuff. This is probably what we want to be working on right now, is just making a way from this fortress into that soul sand valley, and I'm gonna try really hard to not die. I think it's like over there. I'm gonna make a nice wide bridge. I'm very nervous about getting withered. Oh, right here, right here. Okay, this is it. This is a very easy way to get there, actually. That's really cool. Very happy with that. Wow. Okay, so I thought I was gonna have to do some bridging, but evidently, okay. Evidently not. Okay, I'm being attacked. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's get another Tears disc, shall we? Can never have too many of these things. I think they appear... The one that I found was next to a fossil. There's one. Perfect. Ooh, ruined portal as well. I'm just gonna nab him and hope and pray that I make it back alive. Oh, by the way, I know we already have one of these. The reason I'm getting another is because they take so long to get anywhere at all. So the reason I'm getting this one is so we can actually spawn it in, so that we can spawn it in the, okay, this is not going well, in the village. All right, let's just get back in here. Oh God. All right, that's not really what I want to see. This guy's who I'm most worried about. I know we've got him too. I think I just make a break for it and I'll be fine. I think I'll be good. I think I'll be good. He said, hopefully. Now, all right, we've got these guys, no problem. I think no problem. Oh boy. Slight problem. All right. Okay, will I be able to make it? Look what I got. Okay, all I need is for that dried ghast to have survived that and not gone over the side. Luckily there's no one around my stuff. I'm very fearful though. Oh, diamond axe was saved. That's important. Okay, let's grab this. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. Okay, gotta freaking go. Let's dip into here for a sec. Oh, yep, I've got it. I've got it. All right, got my 2 discs. That's the most important thing. And then second most important thing is that I do indeed have this dried ghast. All right, we're safe and sound. You know, this place is kind of an iron farm on its own. I don't know how much I showed in the last episode or even the one before that, but we have quite a few more villagers than we had before. My hope is to get some of these guys into a boat and then get them shipped off, basically, right? I don't know what the best way to do that is. I could give them a ton of bread and make it so that the babies keep popping out, right? And I dig a little 1-block hole for them, and then that hole leads right into a boat. That's the first option I thought about. Maybe I could dig a hole in this ceiling and sort of lower the boat into here, but then I risk catching villagers who I don't want to catch. I think I'm gonna try just getting a bunch of bread and getting them to breed a bunch, and then hopefully they will go through a small hole. Okay, I'm actually first gonna set up, I don't know where the best spot would be. Maybe that's good, and I can do, yeah, I mean, hopefully that works, right? Oh, we already got love hearts. Okay, do we have enough beds? I guess we'll see in a second. Oh, maybe not. Okay, got a bunch more beds. Hopefully this solves it. Oh, they're trying, they're trying. I know, guys. I don't know how much the placement of it matters, but here you go. Oh, it's so terrible. Very not optimal living conditions. Okay, there he is. It worked. Now, well, here's something. You know, now it's just them. Okay, so maybe we can even, oops. Maybe we can even do that. Oh, come on. Maybe I can gradually kind of encourage them. Or maybe I can just put it right here. He's jumping on the bed. Can you get in there? Come on. Okay, perfect. And you can lead boats now. So that's great. Honestly, ghast might not be necessary. No, it will be, because I don't have elytra. Oh, there's a kitty cat. I think that's the first one I've seen here. See, now one of those challenge comments would be like, tame a cat and name it this, but I don't have the iron for an anvil anymore. I really truly don't. So that's part of the problem we're solving here. And we just gotta wait for this guy to grow up. It's really not that far. It's just down this mountain, because we're on top of a mountain right now, if you can't tell, and over a little ways. Here's another kitty cat. He's stuck. Wow, oh my goodness. We can see the love through the walls and the ceiling. It's kind of a love fest in there. I gave him quite a bit of bread. Huh. Huh. Oh shoot. Yep, there he is. Come here, buddy. Oh my god. Yep, right through the portal. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think you can give these guys 10, and that's kind of the max that does anything. I don't know how long he'll take to grow up, but maybe for now you can bar him from entry. Okay, he's big and strong. I've got a, oh please come here. Maybe not in the treetop. Please. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got a purple harness for him, plum colored. Let's bring him over here, and we're gonna airlift these guys, hopefully, if I can do this the right way. All right, so, nope, no, got that, and then shift click, yeah. Oh wow, okay, this is gonna be easier than I could have hoped. I shouldn't speak too soon. Genuinely, this has been so painless, and the most frustrating, or not even frustrating, but the most painful part of it has been waiting for this guy to grow up. And wow, look at that. It even clears that one block right there if it pulls hard enough. Oh, what do I click? There we go. Click the boat. Yeah, really recommend this over other methods of transporting villagers. I would like to get their chamber set up. Well, I got to get them to breed. Or honestly, I could just go get one more guy. Should I do that instead? I kind of think that might be the move. All right, third villager. Did that work? Okay, third villager obtained. They are all here, and now is when I will be intermittently watching my Voltrox tutorial to make sure I'm doing this exactly right. Okay, so I know I've got that video linked in the description, but I thought I would tell you with my own words how to do this so that I may perhaps retain it for when I need to do this in the future. So basically you start with a 2x3x3 hole or little room, right? So 3 tall and then 2x3. And then you dig 2 more blocks in on one side, and then you kind of got this staircase thing going up. And then you need 3 trapdoors on the underside of the ceiling, and you can flip them all down like that. And then you want to get a boat. Yeah, you're gonna flip the middle one back up, okay, so that you can get in the boat. And you want to center it just perfectly on the middle block. Right there, so right between the trapdoor and the staircase, okay? And then you're gonna get out, and you wanna second guess yourself. Go back in, kind of adjust it a bit, and then one more time for good measure, just so that you wind up with something that's just a little bit worse than what you originally had. That's really important that you do that. Okay, and then you can fill in just that one block of the staircase, and then the other 2 you want to put trapdoors on, open them up. That's for the zombie to fall down later, okay? Then you want to get 3 beds. Make sure you get the first one separate from the other 2, so you have to make another trip back to your chest, and then you can put the other 2 down. And this is sort of a critical moment where you're gonna break the boats and the villagers are gonna go. You want them to pathfind right to the beds that are in that hole, okay? And then once you actually finally break them, they're going to go anywhere else at all, okay? They're gonna start running away. 2 of them, you're gonna get really lucky, and your fight or flight is gonna kick in, and you're gonna actually catch them in a boat. The third one, you're going to look for a really long time, and he's not gonna be anywhere to be found for a while. You will eventually find him in a treetop, and you're gonna go up to him. And it's going to take a minute. He's going to be, he's going to be playing coy for a bit, okay? But you got to be persistent. You're going to make a couple attempts with the boat, and he's going to be bashful, all right? But you will eventually get him in the boat, and then you can lead him back down to his colleagues. The next part of this is that you're going to get the happy ghast, and you're going to drop the villagers directly into the hole. You may be wondering, why wouldn't you do that first? And that's because the first part where you let them go and they all run away, that's like the character building portion of building the iron farm. Okay, so it's really important that this all happens in this order. Then it's going to be nighttime. It has to be nighttime. You can build a little barrier for the villagers so that nothing can get in. And you want to break their boats. And this is actually really important that they all sleep, apparently. It does not work if they don't sleep, is what I read in the comment section. So then you need to go get a zombie, and you're going to lead him over. Remember those trapdoors that we opened? And then the other thing about this is, remember the barrier that I just talked about with so that they can't get into the hole? Make sure there's a little block there so that anybody can get into that hole. Then you want to go down. Again, make sure that they're already sleeping, and then you can flip up these trapdoors so that the line of sight is created and the zombie scares them awake. And look at that. It's already working. So you're going to tunnel out of there, and then remember how you were second guessing the boat thing? You're going to do that even more and actually widen that little area and pull the boat back with the lead so that it's even more askew and even worse than it was before. You're going to love this part, okay? While you're underground screwing with that, 800 billion zombies are going to spawn nearby. and they're all going to come toward you in one giant mass. You will surface in time to see them, which is very fortunate. And remember those stairs that you have right into the hole that any of them can just, walk right into. Don't worry, you're going to get really lucky. None of them are going to go in there. So you're just going to kind of fight these off one by one while the iron golem just sort of does nothing at all until eventually he will feel compelled to assist you. And that's going to go on for some time. Okay, and then in the morning you can tear all this stuff down, and then you have to cover them up, and you need 6 trapdoors. Make sure 2 of them are a different type of wood so that they don't match. That's also critical. And then you're gonna want to fill in the rest of that staircase that the zombie went down to get into the boat. Okay, and then you put in these cobblestone walls here. You make a little square, put the water in, put the chests and the hoppers, and you spill lava all over the place. And then it's gonna keep spawning iron golems outside of the bounds until you make all of this area path blocks. I think it's 7 blocks out from the cobblestone wall. And then, unfortunately, you have to do some unspeakable things to the iron golems so that you can actually continually get them to spawn. Oh, and you can also build this little protective thing over the lava so that your happy guest doesn't fly into it. You just have to make sure that the tops are path blocks or non-spawnable blocks. Okay, and that's how you build the iron farm.
Couple of changes, I see.
Yes. So, little update. This is working really well. We have many stacks of iron, and I've been using it for stuff. You can pick it up over here you can see the chest through the lava, kind of. It stopped working for a minute. I think one solution, if it stops working, is to actually let the night pass. I think if you sleep through every single night, something about it gets messed up.
Gotcha.
And that was what I saw in the comments, and I tried it, and sure enough, it started working again. So there's that. But I also made this mud area where I'm making clay to make terracotta, and I have a mud maker.
Mud maker, bring out to the baker.
This is my mud maker, and I followed a different tutorial for this. I can't remember who it was, but I'll put I'll put another link in the description. It wasn't B-dubs, unfortunately. In any case, the bottleneck for this is having enough dripstone, because we don't have enough dripstone to drain all the mud. So little by little we're getting more and more clay. If you'll come over here,
I saw in the chest.
You saw in the chest I have
We've got
amassed
good
a
building
bunch
blocks.
of materials, and we're gonna go ahead and encase this thing, and it's gonna have a sort of kind of abandoned
building aesthetic. It's gonna give rust belt.
Sure.
Right?
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, some kind of terrible factory.
You can think about like Cockatoo Island.
Alright, you freakos. We got our terrible factory cobbled together here.
Terrible factory?
Because it's like not in shape, so therefore it's terrible.
Oh, okay.
And it strikes terror into the hearts of those who behold it.
Right.
Thought we'd just take you through a little bit, show you some of the the items we added. We got some campfires up there to make some smoke. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because it doesn't continue all the way down, but you know.
Whatever. I mean, look at what the contraption inside the factory is. What the hell factory is this?
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll get these chests out here sometime. Can't really add much to the inside because it has to be all non-spawnable.
Yeah.
So that's why the inside is pretty empty, but we thought we could add quite a bit of stuff to the outside. So over here we got this he's here. He's not selling anything good. But we got this back alley with some garbage. I've got a storage area that I'm setting up there that's got all the iron-based things. And if I just go over here, I can show you, I can demonstrate the usefulness of this farm. We have now unlimited hoppers and minecarts with hoppers in them, as well as all these other things. But the big thing for me is going to be the hoppers and the minecarts, because I'm going to make a whole bunch of these types of farms. Pistons as well. That's another really helpful aspect of this. Those are the major issues that this is solving. But anyway, continuing with the build, we kind of got this gradient of the darker color coming out to a lighter color. So there's maybe it's scorched right here, this part kind of burnt down a little bit.
Or maybe it's goo.
And then it could be goo, it could be seepage, it could be more moisture in the ground closer to the building, and then it sort of dries out as it goes out. Oh, and there's this scaffolding.
There's some scaffolding.
And then there's on the other side, the makeshift scaffolding as well.
On the other side, the goop is worse. The goop is goopier. So it's what happened?
Yeah, the goop is worse over here.
A little bit worse over here.
Sort of tells a story. Gotta get that stuff up there. But yeah, that's it.
Just a little dilapidated.
We hope you loved this video so bad.
So bad?
Yeah, I loved it so bad.
No, we have to do something else. Here's mine. Here's my attempt. Wait, how do you view yourself from the other angle?
F5.
Okay, I'll pretend I'm you. This is what, I'm seeing myself how you see yourself when you do these, so I'm just gonna get a vibe. Hey guys, thanks for watching our amazing video. Please subscribe, because if we get to 13 million subscribers, then we will host a giveaway. What are we giving away? Our time. What's a good incentive? Subscribe to us, because it's
really selling ourselves
here. Every good YouTuber is oh, subscribe to me, we're the biggest family in the world, or my birthday, so I beat B-dubs up.
You're gonna beat up B-dubs on your birthday?
Sure. If I get 13 million subscribers, I'm gonna fight B-dubs IRL. He doesn't even know I exist.
A little Jake Paul versus KSI type rivalry. I don't
B-dubs
know what I'm saying right now.
Pro bananas. Subscribe to us, and if we need to surpass Markiplier.
Okay, that's all right.
We gotta surpass Markiplier.
Thanks for watching, you guys. See you later.
He's married.